backstage. All right. So here we have the RedBox DD. You guys can all see this, right? Just make sure. All right. So this was a mostly failing DVD rental and video streaming provider that was struggling to stay in business by around this time last year. All right. So here we have a very similar to Bed Bath. The company had also tried to raise capital using warrant issues and additional stock sales. As we can see here, we have warrants. Okay. You guys see it. All right. Now we can see here these efforts did not lead to much joy for the RedBox shareholders in late 2021 and the early months of 2022. Very big decline. They lost their CFO on April 24, 2022. It was notified by the RedBox Entertainment, the company, that Suthar intends to resign from her position as the CFO. Fuck, man. A lot of people would be paper handing. The company even filed their 10K late. There's another similarity. Which other company did that recently? I wonder. I can't remember. Was it? Yeah, it wasn't Bed Bath, was it? No, it definitely was Bed Bath. In any case, RedBox's future was looking dire, and the sharks were certainly sensing water in the blood in the water. Hold on one second. Got two people backstage that we're going to bring in just a moment. All right. So let's see what happens. You guys always like a good story, right? Let's story time with PP, okay? Indeed, during the spring of 2022, its stock price declined steadily but markedly, a major target of short selling during that time. The similarity to Bed Bath's share price a year on is really quite compelling. Note also the very low volume trading, well under 500,000 shares on most days. Okay. The culmination of the death sentence was a proclamation in mid-April 2022 by their auditor that the firm is very much under threat of bankruptcy. Okay, we have it right here. Doubt that the company can continue as a going concern. You know why, man? It's because people would go to those red boxes and they'd fucking rent a DVD, and they would, and this is so fucking funny. People would do this shit. They would like photocopy or scan the disc and then print off a piece of paper and shove it back into the case and return it. And fucking Redbox, they didn't know. They were like, yeah, fuck it, man. Yeah, the DVD's been returned, man. Appreciate it. And they'd be out their fucking money, man. Crazy. I just love Blockbuster, man. I wish Blockbuster was still around, not just because I love renting movies and shit. There's like this smell inside of a Blockbuster. You guys know what I'm talking about. Just the smell of like good fucking plastic, man. Loved it. But this
PP.
But
you're a brick and mortar guy through and through.
Yeah,
aren't you?
man, totally. But
I feel you. I mean, I assume your shop is brick and mortar, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I always joke to my wife. I'm like, fuck, I pay two of everything. I pay the rent here, pay the rent at the shop, pay two fucking phone bills, two fucking internet bills, two fucking insurance bills. Yeah, there's two of everything with me, man, and including rent. It's crazy.
That's all right. It's like another.
Yeah,
person.
I'm used to it, man.
It's
so
good.
But suddenly out of nowhere and no news, trading volumes increased enormously. The share price too went up alongside big red days as well. Right. All right, so here's a article talking about the picture looks remarkably bad. Despite the share price surging by as much as 500% compared to just a couple months before, even in early May, the media were doubling down on bankruptcy FUD. Where have we seen this happening in more recent times? I ask. I am curious how much shorts actually pay news outlets. Like, is it millions of dollars? Like, how much fucking money is it? It must be some crazy amount of fucking money to write some bullshit like this. So, Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment to acquire RedBox, creating premier independent entertainment company. Okay. And if you think someone wouldn't come in and acquire Bed Bath & Beyond, but someone wants to come in and acquire Someone wants to come in and acquire fucking damn RedBox, man. RedBox of all fucking things, man. I don't know what to tell you. You know, even in a bankruptcy scenario,
I mean,
someone will.
Yeah,
it's a huge fucking company. They don't do. You know, RedBox doesn't do billions of dollars in revenues, man. Get out of here.
Right.
Just 6 days after that article, the cause of the unexplained volume, volatility, and overall increase in the share price became clear with the announcement above. My conjecture is that it was probably due to some Wall Street players acting on the rumors, hence probably some long buying in, shorts shorting more to try and regain some control of the price and overall insanity. Here we have RedBox stockholders will receive a fixed exchange ratio of 0.087 of a share of Class A common stock of Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment. Okay. Following the closed transaction, Soul Entertainment stockholders will own approximately 76% of the combined company, and RedBox shareholders will own 23.5%. Okay. The precise terms of the transaction are very interesting, as it was an all-stock deal. These are very serious deals if you're talking all stock, man. Okay. And we're going to see why.
Yes. And Sugo made an all stock. Well, it wasn't quite all stock, but it's pretty much all stock.
Oh, was it with
recently with IAA and fucking
there you go.
RBA? That was mostly stock, some cash considerations. But
there you fucking go. Maybe that's why Suga is fucking laughing and acting like a young teenage gal, man. Because
if you were in IAA, you made money on that deal.
All right.
And she was on that board.
So here we have, if you guys are familiar with Regional Formal, this was around the times when the RSAs was going on, and I remember reading this post. So I'm sure a lot of you guys who are diehard Bed Bath fans have also read the same thing. Some of you may have read my previous DD on this topic, which presents strong evidence that an all-stock MA deal is most likely to lead to a short squeeze if there is a high short interest in the purchased stock. There definitely is, that's for sure. High short interest is exactly what RedBox had, surging even more during last summer while the M&A deal was being completed. The combination of high short interest and all stock MA meant that short sellers were forced to close their positions through purchasing RedBox. So remember that. Okay, I'll read it one more time. The combination of high short interest and an all stock M&A meant that short sellers were forced to close their positions through purchasing RedBox stock. Okay, don't make PP read it a third time. All right. This led to a short squeeze culminating in mid-June, with the price having increased by 1,000% from the low point in March 2022. You know, the difference between Bed Bath and this RedBox is that RedBox didn't have a fucking army of tons of fucking people who love the fucking stock, right? So it's like they didn't have a giant fucking army like this, man. I mean, this is serious, okay? This thing fucking squeezed 1,000%. Just imagine where this motherfucking thing is going to go. Is this what is happening with Bed Bath? Mysterious up down volatility and massive increase in volume. I do not know, but the parallels to RedBox last year are certainly very provocative, and it gets me going. Because remember, we had the RSAs and all that shit happen too. This is an example of RedBox for you. Okay. Sharp decline, big long fucking consolidation period, spike, back down, spike, back down again, runs to fucking $18 a share, man, from a low of 165, man. Holy shit. There you have it. The story of RedBox.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Especially these last couple of years. What is